I'm here with Livs, and Livs has always been very confident. She's always smiling, always being from ear to ear. But tonight, even by your positive standards, must be a special night, right?
Absolutely. I think I was half nervous, half confident. I did say that. I was most worried that we'd just go there and park the bus from kickoff. And to just see that team just troubling the goal all the way through. There was a moment when we came back in the second half that I thought, we're sitting deep, it's getting deeper and deeper, and they're just pushing us deeper and deeper. And then we came back and we started
Be honest, sir. When Saka missed the penalty, was you worried?
Do you know why I wasn't worried?
Okay.
Because Saka, he's got this thing about himself. Look, he's gone through turmoil where he's missed a penalty on the biggest stage, on the international stage. He's not come back and been meek playing for us, has he? He's come back, he's been on the front foot, even at his young, tender age back then. He was still so confident. I just knew, as much as he was disappointed, it would never affect his play going on. Some people fold under that pressure. You know, they lose all confidence, but that's not our side, that's not our star boy.
In terms of the overall performance today, what particularly impressed you about it?
I think for me, as I said, it was the fact that we just didn't sit back. Yeah. We went, even though we was 3-0 on aggregate, we still went, positive. I saw, look, I'll say 75% of good forward play, counter-attacking play. We don't score a lot from a counter. We've seen all season, I think we've been really quite cautious on a counter. Yeah. But I think, Odegaard, and I love him, I really do. But I have to mention, and I said this months ago, and people started getting on to me, going, how dare you, this and that. Because do you remember that time he got subbed off and we was in the studio and everyone was kicking off, and I said, look, if you have to sub the captain off, if he's not performing, do it. And today I just felt like it was his time to shine. This is Real Madrid, his old team. He used to be, a prodigy for them, you know? And they let go of him. And this could have been, his moment and he had that goal opportunity and he decided to square it off, and it was such a disappointment. And then he kept just taking the extra touches on the counter, and we've seen it all season. No hate for him. I think he's brilliant, and I really hope he gets back to some semblance of himself. Because I've always said that when Saka comes back, then we'll see Odegaard back as well. I think we're still missing the final link, which is White, maybe.
Maybe we'll see it in the semi-final. But in terms of the semi-final, we know we've got PSG in the semi-final. Are you confident we can get through to the final?
Bring them on. Yeah. I said this before these two. I remember Robbie asked me, do you think we can win them over 2 legs? I said yes. And everyone's going, you're delusional and this and that. Look at what we've just done, Laurie. That's Real Madrid. Do you think we can't do the same thing to PSG? We absolutely can.
Oh, absolutely.
Why not?
Yeah. We can go on and win it, yeah?
Oh, I'm not being funny. Let me not jinx anything, but I've got a funny feeling.
No, but listen, speak your truth, man.
I think the biggest test would be if we did get past PSG. I think Barcelona would be the biggest test for us. Yeah. But I think we can absolutely do PSG. I'm confident of it.